All right. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to today's live trading session. And how you all doing? It's a beautiful new week. All right. And today has actually been, of course, the day started up a little bit volatile, unlike some Mondays that we used to know. You know, some Mondays are always very quiet in the market. But if you're looking at the market with 1 hour time frame, you will know that it's been a quiet day. But if you check it out in other time frames, like the 15 minutes time frame and 5 minutes time frame, of course you could tell that the market has really been it's been volatile in those time frames. All right, so we're going to be looking out for what the market is actually doing for the remaining part of the day, and also see how we can get entry positions and make a better trading decision from there. And if you have any question while we move along, please do well to drop any of the questions on the chat. All right, just send a message to, just click on your Zoom and then go to the chat, and you'll be able to send a message to me directly. If you want to send it directly, all right, then click on see the chat and then click on that everyone and look for where you have rally trade, then forward it to me directly. So what I mean is that when you go to the chat, instead of it to just type and send, you'll see where you have at the top part of where you're supposed to type, you see where you have to everyone. Click on that everyone, then search for rally trade. There are about 2 rally trades there. You have rally trade as a host and then the other rally trade. Yes, I am the other rally trade, not the host. All right. So send it to me. That is the other rally trade. You have rally trade into bracket host, then you have rally trade. Send it to rally trade. Okay. Don't send it to the host. Send it to me, which is the one that is not the host. Okay. So that is actually that is if you want to send it to me directly. But if you want to send it for everyone to see, just do well to type and send directly. Okay. And what else? What else? What else? Okay, so let's get along. Like I said, we're just going to go through. Please, there is no need of making a special request on any instruments. All right, you don't need to make any special request on instruments. I'm going to be doing the analysis based on the ones that I feel that most likely will be having some volatilities. If you already have any trade running, you can do well to reach out to your account managers there. But if you want to still ask any question based on your running trade, send it to me personally. All right, send it to me personally. I'll be able to of course, I will talk about it generally, but then you can forward it to me personally. You don't need to start making a special request for any particular instrument. All right, so let's get along. And then, first of all, coming to Forex Factory, you will discover that there is no any actively running, there is no any high impact news for today. There is no any high impact news for today. Today is Monday. Of course, by 3 p.m., which is today, I think it's already on. If we check Euro USD today, this afternoon, you're most likely going to be seeing some volatilities. Reason is because there is a news going on, a speech actually, and it's from I think is that from Lagarde, all right, which is the ECB president. He's actually having a speech right now, and so this is actually what's going to be making the market volatile. All right, it's going to be making bringing some volatilities to the market. Then, of course, by 4 p.m., you're going to be seeing some home sales from the US. All right, that is a new home sales, the new home sales from the US. So apart from these 2 news, there is no any other fundamental coming up for today. No other fundamental coming up for today. The rest of them are just going to be low impact news. So this is actually what we're looking at for. And of course, this speech is also going to be directing our decision for this afternoon. Now, if one thing about a quiet market is that anytime you have this kind of quiet market, yeah, of course, we can always take pending orders. And of course, pending orders is one of those orders that I feel that would also give us some really good market direction, and also be able to make us some profit. All right, so let's get along. Let's get along. Let's get along. I hope you understood what I said. You see the problem. I just said don't make any special requests. I'm going to talk about all the instruments, and I'm already getting some requests. All right, so let's go. Let's get along. Okay, so we're going to be starting with dollar index. We're going to be starting with USD IDX. All right, now USD IDX got to a verified support for today. It actually hit bounced off from a verified support, and it is actually in between a verified support and a verified resistance. All right, now at this point where the market is right now, it actually makes it very much easy. All right, you don't need to enter any single trade right now. Why? Because of the settings of the market. But to every single trader, when you look at this kind of setting or the formation, you should be happy. Why? Because it is actually in between two major supports and major resistance. Now, it is in between. This is USD IDX, which is dollar index. All right, so it is in between a verified resistance and a verified support. So for you to enter any trade, you're looking out for what? Who can tell me? Who can remind me what you should be looking out for in this situation? Who can remember what you should be looking out for? Who can remember what you should be looking out for? I've actually said this. When you see this kind of settings or this kind of formation, what should you be looking out for? And this is on 30 minutes time frame, by the way. It's on 30 minutes time frame. So with this now, what should you be looking out for? Are you going to enter, buy, or sell, or what should? Okay, breakout. Yeah, that is a very good one. You're looking out for a breakout. Now, breakout is either the market is going to be going above the resistance. If it goes above the resistance, then you have your deal for a buy. And if it goes below the support, then you are going to be selling. But looking at this candle stick formation, you already know that the probability of the market selling is going to be higher. All right, the probability of the market still selling is going to be higher, but you're not going to be banking on that because we already said that we're looking out for a breakout. So in this situation now, your breakout should be above the resistance, all right, and then below the support. And by the way, you're not just going to be putting it immediately. Okay, you should not do this. This is too close. All right, this is too close to the resistance. This is too close to the resistance. Why is it that? Because if you do this, the market might just get to this point and then trigger it. Maybe spread itself might even trigger it. So the best thing you should do is that give it some space and look at some of those points that the market actually got to and they bounce back down. So always put all these things into consideration. Do you understand? So that's why I'm giving a good enough space. So in that, so here is now going to be my take profit before that next resistance there. And of course, before this support becomes my take profit. So do you see how I was able to capture it? The market is consolidating between here. But now the real thing is that for those of you that have enough money to still consider any particular direction, what you should be looking out for is going to be a further sell. Do you understand? If you're a trader or if you're a long-term trader and you want to take advantage of this kind of trade, please look, what you should be considering is should be more of a sell on this particular instrument. Consider more of a sell rather than a buy. Consider more of a sell rather than a buy. Do you understand? So when you're looking at this particular situation, you already know that what you have in your mind, and that is just to pick up. Okay, so sorry about that. So sorry about that. Hope everybody can hear me now. I hope everybody can hear me now. All right, so that would give you the exact position. So my entry position for a buy is going to be at price. I don't know, some of you probably would have gotten the entry, but the entry position for the buy is at price 103.291. 103.291 for those of you that want to take up a dollar index, 103.291, and the TP is going to be at 103.418. 103.418. 418. So the sell is going to be at price 103.023. 103.023. 103.023. And the TP is going to be at 102.879. 102.879. Okay, so let's run along to Euro USD. I know a lot of you actually prefer trading on this particular instrument. So now the same thing that is happening on dollar index, it's also very much obtainable here. Now for Euro USD, I am actually still going in for a buy. Remember, I told you that in the longer run, you should actually consider more of a sell on dollar index. But then for Euro USD, you already know that there is a news that is coming out that came out by 11. But that news was not as volatile as we actually proposed. But on 5 minutes time frame, you could see that on 5 minutes time frame, it's actually had a really, really, really long move. All right. So I am also going to be taking up a pending trade on this particular instrument on I'm actually going to be taking it on 30 minutes time frame also. So I'm taking up a pending trade. All right. So this pending trade is to take advantage of this, but is already on a support, but I feel that it's going to bounce off from here. All right. This particular instrument, I'm expecting it to still be on a buy, but to be on a safer side because of the low volatility that we're currently having, I'm going to be going in for a pending orders. All right. So with that in mind, let's take advantage of these points. For my buy, I am taking in my buy at price 1.09477. 1.09477. 1.09477. That is where I'm going to be taking in my buy from. And the TP is going to be at 1.09523. All right. 1.09523. 1.09523. Okay. And for the sell, we're going to be going for the sell at price 1.09345. 1.09345. That is where I'll be taking in my sell from. So if it is able to break below here, then fine. The sell is very much okay. Someone's hold on. All right. 1.09345, and the TP is going to be at 1.09293. Sorry, 293. I'll call it again. 1.09293. 1.09293. So that is where I'm going to be looking out for a sell on Euro USD. Remember, it's actually going to be a little bit of a quiet move, but then once it picks up, you're going to be seeing some really, really good moves. All right. And remember, the market volatility has not actually ended. The trend has not ended. And as much as it's currently on a resistance, I still feel that Euro USD is still going to be having some upward move. All right. There's still going to be some upward surge in this particular market. But set up this trade and make some profit from there first, then before you now continue with the buy. I personally, what I would have just done is that I can take up the sell on 1 hour time frame is actually giving us an instant sell. But then even if there's going to be an instant sell here, at that support should be your sell limit. All right, it has already the sell is already moving very, very fast, so you can still take advantage of it and make some really good money. All right, so look at the sell. All right, look at the sell, and this is as a result of the fundamental that is currently going on. So anyone that is not yet on the Euro USD trade, this is a good opportunity for you to still enter the Euro USD trade now. And what you're going in for is a sell. All right, what you're going in for is a sell. Remember, there is a fundamental and is a speech. So that is going to be giving some strength to this instrument. So for Euro USD, you can actually go in for a sell, instant sell on the instrument. All right, you can go in for instant sell on the instrument. Okay, it's already moving. So if you still want to take up the trade, you still have the good opportunity to do that. Now coming into USD JPY. Well, USD JPY, I will still be considering a further buy on this particular instrument. Remember, after it bounced off from here, the sell has not ended. The sell has not ended. I know that JPY, US dollars is not very strong this period, but JPY is worse. All right, just like when you have two people that are not strong, one person definitely have to be stronger. So in as much as these two instruments are not strong, but US dollars is still very much stronger than JPY. So at this point, I'm actually going in and look at this kind of formation already. Look at this kind of formation. All right. Now, this actually formed on a support. So it is the end of a trend. all right, and it's a perfect price rejection, and it's more like a kind of a morning star, all right. So I am still going to will be going in for a further buy on this particular trade. Yeah, so on USD JPY actually, USD JPY it's a buy for me still. All right, it is still a buy for me, and my take profit on USD JPY is at price 149.078. 149.078. Remember, Euro USD, you can go ahead and sell. It has already gotten to the take profit, but the sell is still very much still valid. So that's for Euro USD. But for USJPY, it's a buy. USDJPY is a buy. All right. USDJPY is a buy. USDJPY is a buy, and the take profit is 149.078. 149.078. Someone is still asking what is the take profit for Euro USD. The take profit is at 1.09293. But I told you that you can still just go in for the sell and follow it because of the fundamental that is currently going on. And it's a speech, like I said, it's a speech. So the TP is 1.09293. 1.09293. All right, so that is that for Euro USD and USJPY. USJPY, it's a sell, is a buy for me. USJPY is a buy, and the TP is 149.078. All right. Okay, so moving on to USD CAD. Yes, USD CAD, I will actually be going in for a further buy on USD CAD now because of this. So I feel that the USD CAD it will just want to push up onto this extent. Now, another thing you can also consider on this USD CAD is oil. Now, look at oil just had a massive reversal. There is a massive reversal that is currently going on oil, and with that in mind, I should be going in for a further buy, sell on oil. And with that in mind, I will also be going in for a buy on USD CAD. So for USD CAD, yes, I'm actually going in for a buy. So it's not going to be a very long one. All right. It's not going to be a very when I said a long one, I mean the rate of the buy is not going to be so fast where it's just pick up the buy and then boom. No, it's not going to be like that. But it's most likely going to make you some money. And the TP is going to be at price 1.36518. 1.36518. 1.36518. So that is the take profit for it's currently selling. Yes, I know, but then you can actually I'm getting, please kindly give us values. I don't understand giving you values. Which of the values are you talking about? Price for USDJPY. I already called the price for USDJPY, all right? Okay, I guess some persons that are asking this question, it's obvious that it's either today is your first time of joining or maybe you're not very used to this particular meeting. When I give you only take profit, it means that it's an instant execution. I am only giving you take profit because I said it's a buy. When I said it's a buy, it means that it's an instant execution. It's an instant execution. So you're entering a buy. I said USDJPY is a buy. So when you buy, you're only putting in your take profit and then you're clicking on that buy icon that is showing on your screen. So that is what it means, all right? So for USD CAD, we said USD CAD is a buy also. So I am buying USD CAD at the current market price. I am buying USD CAD at the current market price. And the TP is going to be at price 1.36518. I already called that 1.36518. Now, moving along to GBP USD. Well, GBP USD. All right, GBP USD is just it's actually bounced up from a proven resistance, but the buy is not over yet. The buy on this instrument is not over yet. Now, I am not just going to give you a sell and then tell you, okay, just sell from this point. That is because for the buy is not over yet. And if you get trapped in this sell, it might take you time to get it back up. All right. If you're trapped in this sell, it might take a long time for you to come out of it. So with that in mind, I would prefer to give you, I personally, I would have just said a sell. All right. Okay, fine. Let's do it this way. If you have enough money in your account, go in for an instant sell and then take your profit at price 1.26049. If you have enough money in your account, all right, enter this trade. at the current price. So you're going to be selling at the current price. You can enter a sell at the current price if you have enough money in your account. TP at 1.26049. 1.26049. But for the rest of the persons, most of the conservative traders, okay, so I think this is the best thing you'll do. Take up a pending order. Remember, I'm giving you two entries. The first one is the entry for a sell. You can go in for an instant sell, take profit at 1.26049. All right. But then the rest of the persons that prefers more of the conservative traders like us. All right. Now you can actually go in for a buy stop and a sell stop, pending order, buy stop and a sell stop. All right, buy stop and a sell stop. And the buy stop position, remember the first set has already entered a sell. So the buy someone said there is news. Okay, where is the news? Okay. We've actually checked Forex Factory. We've already seen some of the news. All right. So for GBP USD, it's going to be at price. For the buy, take it at 1.26541. 1.26541. All right, that is the entry position for the buy. 1.26541. And the TP is 1.26743. 1.26743. All right, 1.26743. And the sell position is going to be at price 1.25957. 1.25957. And the TP is 1.25797. 1.25797. Okay, I hope you got that. Let me just call the sell again. The sell position is 1.25957. 1.25957. And the TP is 1.25797. And remember, I told you, for those of you that want to enter instant execution, you can go in for a sell and take your profit at price. You can still enter the sell and still set up the pending orders. All right, you can still do that. You can still enter the sell and still enter the pending orders. But that is for people that actually have that knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right. If you're used to trading, you should be able to understand what I'm saying. So for those of us that are selling, you should have already been on profit for the sell, and the take profit for that instant sell I told you is at 1.26049. That is the take profit for the sell. Okay, so let's move along to AUD USD. AUD USD is a sell for me. All right, AUD USD is a sell for me. Okay, I noticed you didn't use much indicators. Well, I've already done most of the analysis and I used a couple of indicators to check it out. So I am just trying to explain to you most of it. And it's not everybody that trades with indicators. All right. As a starter, you most likely will be using indicators. But when you get used to the market and know the patterns and the directions, you most likely will not be needing indicators. All right. But of course, indicator is still very much helpful. So AUD USD, it's a sell. Now, technically speaking, look at it. It just bounced off from this particular resistance. Now, let's take a look at it on daily time frame. All right. Now, it has gotten to this particular region, even on daily time frame. Okay, let me just remove all this. Even on daily time frame, you could see that there is a support on it. There is a support on this particular, resistance, pardon me. There's a resistance right there. Now, the market got rejected pretty much most times around here. So I'm expecting this market to have a little bit of a retracement. All right, I'm expecting just a little bit of a retracement. Then after the retracement, then we can now consider any other further move. All right, on 4 hours time frame also, there is a proven resistance. So there is a resistance almost in all the time frames. 1 hour time frame, there is a resistance. So for this instrument, I'm going in for a sell at the current market price. Yeah, a sell at the current market price. My TP is going to be at price 0.65812. 0.65812. And by the way, support and resistance is actually one of the best indicators they can use. All right, why? Because it actually tells you some of the range and the strength, where the market has some good strength and where it doesn't. So yeah, I think it's pretty much of a good indicator too. All right, so my TP for AUD USD, remember this is AUD USD, and my take profit on this instrument is 0.65812. 0.65812, and I said is an instant sell, right? is an instant sell. And of course, technically speaking, it just bounced off from a proven resistance, and we're going to be expecting a further sell on that. And I told you that almost all the time frames, there is a resistance on that instrument in almost all the time frames. All right, there is a resistance right there. All right, so with that in mind, I think it's actually giving us a better view of the market. Okay. All right, so that is that for AUD USD. That is that for AUD USD. So let's run along to what everyone is looking for. I noticed that a lot of persons actually trade on gold. Is there any major reason? Is there any major reason? All right, great. So this is actually for gold, you've been having more of a flag pattern in gold. All right. If you know this particular pattern, you will know that. Now look at it. After you had a very good V shaped pattern right here. But first of all, let's take a look at it on daily time frame. Look at it on daily time frame. You will notice that it has actually been trying to break above here for a very, very long time. All right, for a very, very long time. And it's not been able to do that. It's not been able to do that. So I am actually expecting, okay, I got the message you sent to me. So I'll revert immediately after the meeting. So I'll just chill while I'll respond to it after the meeting, all right? Okay. All right. Okay, so now for this instrument, this is it on daily time frame. You could tell that it's already beginning to go above this particular region. All right. So coming back to 1 hour time frame, you will also know that even though it is trying to sell, but I don't see the probability of it having a very, very long sell on this particular at this time. I'm not seeing a very long sell, even though every single day it's been doing the same thing. If you check every single day on this instrument, it's been having, okay, buy, then drop, then buy, and then drop, and then buy, and then drop. But today it has bought. So what is actually obtainable is for it to drop, right? For it to just buy and drop. But then I don't really see it happening that much. Or I don't really see it happening that much. So the best thing we can do for ourselves now is to set up what's it called, a pending trade on these instruments. And that is going to be on 15 minutes time frame. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see how the market looks like. So this is it on 15 minutes time frame. All right. Let's also check on 5 minutes time frame and see on 5 minutes time frame we have a very good okay, good, great. A lot of market dynamics also. But then I think 15 minutes is actually better when it comes to entering a trade on this particular market right now. So I'm going to be taking above here and I'm going to be taking below this point. So this is our entry position on this instrument. Please, I'm going to call it very fast because we still have a couple of other instruments we need to take a look before 30:30. So for gold, I'm going to be taking up a buy stop and a sell stop. Take a please, the entry is 2018.79. That is for the buy. 2018.79. 2018.79. All right. So that is a entry position for the buy. The take profit is 2021.56. 2021.56. I hope you got that. Then for the sell is 2006.37. 2006.37, and the take profit is 2002.60. It's actually very simple. This thing, so you can easily type it very, very fast. All right. I believe this should actually give you some good profit on this instrument. All right. All right. 2002.60. That is the take profit for the sell. Okay. So now let's quickly head to now this afternoon, you're going to be seeing some sell on US 30, mostly US 30, but then for US 100, I'm looking out for a buy, and for US 2000 also, I'm looking out for a buy. I'm looking out for a buy on US 30, US 100, and I'm looking out also for a buy on US 30. But for US 30, like sorry, I think I got that wrong. US 30, I am looking out for a sell on US 30. Okay, I'm looking out for a sell on US 30 in a longer run. In a longer run, I'll be going in for a sell on this particular instrument. But for this afternoon, yes, a buy is very much envisaged. So US 100 is a buy, US 1000 it's a buy. US 100 it's a buy, US 2000 it's a buy. So you can go ahead with your buys on US 100 and US 2000. US 100 and US 2000, you can go ahead with your buys. US 100 is a buy for me. And the take profit, I'm going to be going for US 100. My TP for US 100 is going to be at that next resistance at 16057. 16057.02. That is my take profit on US 100. Then for US 2000, my take profit is also going to be at that weak resistance, which is at 1802.9. 1802.9. That's going to be my take profit for that particular trade. Then for US 30, all right, for US 30, like I told you, I'm going in for a sell on US 30. My take profit for US 30 sell is going to be at price 35236. 35236 is my take profit for US 30. 35236. Sorry, it's not 36, it's 35326 actually. It's 35326. That is my take profit for US 30. 35326. 35326. That is my take profit for US 30. But for US 100, it is that next verified resistance. That is my take profit. But for US 2000, it's actually going to be a further push up. So I am looking at 180 is going to be a very long one. So is 1802.9. That is my take profit on US 2000. All right. But for US 2000, because of the strength of the instrument, please set up your stop loss at 1793. 1793.0. That should be your stop loss on this particular instrument. All right. And I noticed that a lot of persons trade on US 2000 every single time. Please, if you don't have good enough money in your account, don't trade on US 2000. US 2000 has a lot of weight. So if you don't have enough money in your account, I would suggest you don't trade it. Before you can trade on US 2000, I suggest that the amount of money you actually have in your account should be up to 500,000, because this instrument, the volatility is high, number one, and it has a lot of weight. All right. The volatility is high and it has a lot of weight. So please don't just play with it. But for now, US 2000, you can go ahead with your buy. Your TP is 1802.9, and the stop loss is 1793.0. Okay, so that is that for that. Someone is asking instant buy for US 100. Yes, you should have already been on the trade by now. Okay, so for US 30, I'm going in for a sell on US 30. I told you that already. And my sell TP is going to be at 35326. 35326. Okay, so that is that for all the instruments. Don't be in a now. Another thing you should know. All right. If you want to buy on any of these indices, please don't exit your buy. Why? Don't exit your buy. The reason is because all of them are on an uptrend. I already told you that the dollar index is very weak. All right, dollar is weak. So if dollar is weak, the probability of this particular instrument still having a further push up is going to be very, very high. All right. So if you have a buy, or your intention is to enter a buy, yes, you can actually do that, because it's still going to stay for a very long time. The probability of it still running towards this direction is still going to be very high. All right. That is because all the indices are on an uptrend. All indices are actually on an uptrend. All right. And it's going to stay for a while before. Look at them. Yes, that's all the sales you're seeing here are just feel that they are just retracement. So you're still going to be having a further buy on most of the instruments. And they're already, most of them are also sitting on a verified and proven supports. So with that in mind, you can actually tell that the market is still having a very good period to still give you some good profit. All right. So Infinix Smart, I believe if you actually listen to what I just said, you should have gotten an answer to what you just said right now. Okay, so coming down to agro commodities, let's see. Now, great. For soya bean, I am going to be selling soya bean. All right, I'm going to be selling soya bean. And then I'm going to be selling wheat. Okay, I'm going to sell soya bean. I will sell wheat. And for corn, I also sell corn. So for agro commodities, is a sell for me. Agro commodities is a sell for me. right? Agro commodities is a sell for me. So for US for corn, wheat, and soya bean, all of them actually just gave a perfect direction on the trades. All of them had a gap down. All right. And my ADX has given me a perfect confirmation on the further direction. So for agro commodities is a sell for me this afternoon. All right. Agro commodities is a sell for me this afternoon. Yes, I said US 30 is a sell, but don't stay long on that sell. Just set up your take profit as at where I gave you as your take profit. All right. And then for US 2000, also enter your trade and then also set up your take profit and also set up your stop loss on US 2000. Please don't forget to set up the stop loss on US 2000. All right. And for all indices, they will still push up. So if you have any buy on them, like I said, don't be in a haste to rush out from those trades. Don't be in a haste to rush out from those trades. All right. All right. So my chart is not actually updated. I have to refresh it before it gives me the current update. So I'm just trying to refresh every single page to make sure that it gives me the current update of the market. So please, just in case you're wondering why I'm just refreshing and refreshing. My chart is, especially the indices, they were not updating, so I had to refresh to be able to get the current. All right, great. So for dollar index is active. Euro USD has gotten to take profit and it's still going down, right? It is still going down. Euro USD is still going down. And then for USJPY, it's, remember we said it's going to be on a buy, right? Yeah, USJPY is a buy. USD CAD has almost gotten to take profit and it's still going up. GBP USD, if you enter the instant sell, you should already be on profit, but it's still going down. All right, the sell is still continuing. All right. Then for AUD USD, we said is a sell, and then it's still coming all the way down. And then for gold, we said gold is going to be a pending order. Why? Because there is no any fast move. It's just consolidating. So take up a pending order, and we already called out the entries. All right. And what else? For US 30, we said that US 30, it's a sell. And then for US 100, we actually took up a buy position on the US 100. Yeah, don't be in a haste to just jump out. And then the only one I gave you a stop loss was the US 2000. I said it's going to be a buy, but then it's actually sold, right? Yeah, it did. So I gave you a stop loss. But I still, because of this particular region, I don't see it going below this point. If it does, then the reversal has set in. But this particular instrument, I'm still expecting it to still be on a buy. Then for wheat, corn, and soya bean, because of the confirmation of the strategy we're using, we're going to be going in for a sell on the three of them. Okay, so Deborah, okay. All right, so I think your account manager is actually in the best position to guide you through this particular question you're asking. All right, so your account manager is in the best position to help you out. So please do well to reach out to him or her. And yeah, just with the same question, I think they should be able to answer you and give you a better clarification on what you should do from all the trades, right? So reach out to your account manager, please. Okay, so all right, so I think that should be that for today. Please, tomorrow is also going to be the same time. Remember, Wednesday and Thursday is 2 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday is 2 p.m., but the rest of the days is 3 p.m. All right. And if you have any further question or anything that you want to get to know, do well to reach out to your account manager for further clarification. All right, to that, thank you everybody for joining me today. See you tomorrow, same time, same link. And for those of you that I got your messages, yes, okay, sorry, I'm just seeing this message. Somebody is asking about this thing. That is Ademola. Please, I think currency pairs is just the best. Stick to currency pairs. It will really help. All right, stick to currency pairs. All right, stick to currency pairs. Okay. Mm. And yeah, the person that is talking about the US 2000, I believe I gave you a stop loss on the US 2000. Yeah, do well to set up the stop loss, and it has not gotten there yet. And where it is actually on a proven support. So Just set up the stop loss, and I think you should be fine. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. See you tomorrow, same time, same link. And for those of you that I promise I'm going to reach out to that sent me private messages, yes, I will reach out to you immediately after the class so that I can talk to me on what you wanted to talk about. All right. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the. You said you mistakenly put a buy on US 130, and I also told you that don't be in a haste to close up your buy because all the instruments, especially the indices, are actually on a buy trend. I also mentioned that. So if you, I believe you too, you heard that also. So that should answer the question, right? So see you all tomorrow.